Okay, what we are starting to go into is Moonbeam. Okay, this is something that brings Ethereum applications into Polkadot because Ethereum, you know, at the end of the day, you want Ethereum onto Polkadot because Ethereum has the best applications. You know, it's going to take a long time if Polkadot wants to develop the applications themselves. But look at this. This is kind of weird. Look at the tokens they're coming with. Look at that. There's Glimmer and there's two. That means they're coming with two tokens. They're like, what? How come they come out with two? And then I will explain to you the genius of Polkadot, which is Gavin Wood. He's from Britain. Oh, sorry, he's Dr. Gavin Wood. I don't know where he got his doctorate at. But there is Glimmer token here. This will be the main utility token of Moonbeam. And now there is another token. Where is River? There's another one called River. Is that, yeah. And then there's River token. You say, why do they have two? Because they are very clever. Because the design of Polkadot is very unique. Let me show you the design first, and then let me show you what is going on here. Now, this is Polkadot. What you have here is a relay chain. This is the main chain. So everyone can share resources, right? You don't have to develop things yourself, but you yourself, like Moonbeam, is independent here. It's like independent. You can, you know, this could be Moonbeam. This could be something else. It could be Ash chain. This could be Jeff chain. It doesn't matter. You can connect to Polkadot. But when you connect to Polkadot, you must actually put in some money as down payment. Deposit, right? Say you want to rent the place, you must put in a deposit. It's like a property, you know, it's like a big property here. You want to connect, you have to put in some money here, you know. But Polkadot is very, very powerful. So the chains that are connecting to Polkadot are parachains. The middle one is called the relay chain. Bridges are like, you know, you can connect to Ethereum, you can connect to ADA, anyone. That's the beauty of Polkadot, which is why it is the hottest thing since, wait, I forgot. Polkadot was the hottest thing since Ethereum, and Flow is the hottest thing since Polkadot, or whatever it is, okay? So now, Polkadot is the main one. I want to imagine a situation, because we always have to ask this. What if we wanted to test something first? What if we wanted to go on a slightly lower grade, but just as good, that we can test it? Like Mark Zuckerberg said, like, we want to break things. We want to break things first. We want to break things a lot of times before we even commit to Polkadot, which is very expensive. And this is where the genius of Gavin Wood is, because guess what? He has created another network, which is kind of like similar to Polkadot, but they're different, lower scale. And look, it's Kusama, it's the wild cousin, Canary Network. And look at the picture there. It says total chaos. That means you put your things in Kusama first. Once it works there, then you apply for Polkadot. It's also cheaper. That means if you really want to do cool things, like how do you know you're going to have how do you know you're going to have customers? How do you know that your applications are going to be accepted? How do you know that you're going to monetize? Because you can have many customers, but what if you don't make money? Because you are really putting rental here. You're paying the rent. You're putting your tokens for them to keep. So the beauty of this is that they have Kusama. So people put things on Kusama. See, origin of Kusama. I don't know, is this an Aussie name or a New Zealand name? You know, Kusama. No, right? No, okay. Network built as a risk-taking, fast-moving canary in the coal mine for its cousin Polkadot. It's not Aussie, right? Living platform built for change. So they build it on Kusama first. And when you look at this, this is also good for Moonbeam, because then, look, Kusama deployment will be called Moon River, okay? And what we're gonna do, Jeff, so I've always been talking about Polkadot, Polkadot, Polkadot. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on the Canary first, the small one first. This one will come out this one will come out very soon. I'll show you the process next week. So here it is, guys, listen carefully. When I say Polkadot, it's general Polkadot. But what token I want Jeff to buy is called Kusama KSM. This one, okay, guys? I know you might be confused. Hey, but you said buy Polkadot. No, not Polkadot. And this is only for you guys to learn, not for you guys to make a lot of money. Although if we make money, well, that's purely accidental. It's a strategy. It's for you guys to learn. We're going to go in with small amount. This is Kusama. It is $104. It is the wild cousin of Polkadot. And look at here again. I want you to look at the picture again. For Moonbeam to connect to Kusama, guess what? We are going to take Jeff's. We are going to take Jeff's Kusama and lock it here. Because Jeff, you want to go to sleep at night, right? You don't want to wake up.
Absolutely, I do. Yes.
You don't want to look here. Hey, coin market cap, coin market cap. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good. Okay. See, that's why I said, you guys, we have to understand the differences of crypto. You want to be the guy that can watch TV, that can plant bamboo, that can go anywhere you want, and occasionally you will get an email saying, ka-ching, you got this from whatever you are staking. You understand that? That's how Polkadot and Kusama works. I think that's the beauty. And we have to respect the British. Only the British can think of that. Okay, it's very complicated. Okay, but then when you listen to it,
you think?
It makes sense. Okay, you know why? Okay, let me tell you why. Say we put Jeff's Kusama here into Moonbeam, right? And for putting Kusama, Jeff's get River. Now this is very safe. Do you know why? This thing doesn't belong to Moonbeam. It is held somewhere like a trust. If the project doesn't work, it goes back to Jeff. If the project works and they're doing development, Jeff gets the river. Okay, and there is a period, and we'll talk about the period for locking at that time. And I'll show you next week why sometimes you want things to be locked first so that you're not subject to phone, right? Your phone, and you want to sell. Okay, because at the end of that period, which is like the rental period or whatever, when it's over, Jeff, you get back your Kusama.
I like it.
You see that? So you are going to get River if it works, and you're going to get Kusama back. If it doesn't work, you're still going to get your Kusama. The only thing is, during this period, could we have put Kusama somewhere else? The opportunity cost, Kusama may go up and down, but if we think Polkadot is good, it doesn't matter because over time it will go up. The only thing is, can we make Kusama work harder for us? Yes, but we're not going to talk about that first. So it's very simple, right? It's like a property model, guys. So once again, before I go, and you guys can ask me questions, I'm going to leave like 5 minutes for question. Polkadot is a beautiful system because it just removes the risk from us, okay? Because before this, how do they do tokens? They ask you to pay the money, and then guess what? What if the project does not work? That token will go to zero. So it's kind of like you're funding someone else. You're taking that risk and you have to do that due diligence. This one, no. You're not buying their tokens, okay? You are buying Kusama, which is developed by Polkadot, okay? Dr. Gavin Wood. And if it doesn't work, you get your Kusama back. You don't get some funny token back. And that's cool. And if it works, guess what? You get River here. And if River goes up, guess what? You are suddenly in the river of life, right, man? You are doing well. So you guys understand that, right? I'm just putting in a model here to remove your preconceptions that crypto is speculative. No, there are ways to do it so it's not speculative. And that's really what we want to do here, okay? We don't want you to, first, we don't want you to get in trouble by all these pumps and dumps. Secondly, we want you to have sleep because me, Jeff, and Ash will have our sleep.
You bet we will.
Okay. Any questions, guys, before I turn it back? And then we'll continue next week.
No questions, I don't think, mate. That's fantastic stuff, though.
Awesome.
Loving all of that. Okay. We will talk next week, mate.